What's up? It's your boy KenMan56 here. Today, I'm going to be giving you my top 20 movies of 2022, plus some honorable mentions. Been a really good year for movies. I didn't watch as many as I would have liked. Missed quite a few. So if your favorite movie is on here, say The Fablemans or After Sun or whatever it may be that I missed, it's probably because I didn't see it. Most likely, it's not one of them on the bottom of my list because if you like any of those movies, I think you're crazy. Um, but yeah, let's get started with the honorable mentions. All right, so these honorable mentions aren't particularly in any order. I kind of tried to go from like what I would put closer to the top 20, but none of these would crack my top 20, so that's where I'm at. So it doesn't matter what order, just kind of all over the place. We got Day Shift, Dog, Violent Night, See How They Run, The Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special, The Outfit, White Noise, Black Phone, The Woman King, Avatar The Way of Water, Scream 5, Emily the Criminal, Werewolf by Night, Bullet Train, Bodies, 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 Ambulance, Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent, Elvis, Prey, X, Pearl, Weird, The Al Yankovic Story, and Pinocchio. All right, coming in at number 20 is Bo Burnham's The Inside Outtakes. If you didn't know, the Inside was in my top 5 of last year, and this is basically that, just a little, sloppier. The outtakes, not as good as the actual special. It never was going to be, but it had to be in my top 20. I mean, nothing, like almost nothing this year made me laugh as much as this movie did. Just a good escape. Coming in at number 19 is Nope. A great movie from Jordan Peele. Not his best. I'd put it right above Us, but definitely below Get Out. A beautiful spectacle, just really good. A lot of tense scenes, great acting, just all around a great theater experience, and I liked it. Coming in at number 18 is Barbarian. This one, I went and saw it in theater, an empty theater by myself. I haven't felt that uncomfortable in a long time in a theater, and in that, I say that in the very best way. This movie is awesome. Really wish it was getting a Blu-ray release, but unfortunately, Disney sucks. So let's go. Coming in at 17 is On the Count of Three. A really good dark comedy. If you're triggered by suicide or any thoughts like that, then I would not recommend this one. But otherwise, I think it's really good. It's a really good directorial debut. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Coming in at 16 is Glass Onion. Not as good as the original Knives Out, but still a damn good time. I had a blast watching it, and I think pretty much anybody could. Coming in at number 15 is Hustle. I don't know, like everything Adam Sandler seems to be doing right now is just very for me. There's Uncut Gems, which I've gone on record saying I think that movie was made for me specifically, but Hustle might fall into that category more. It literally takes players from the Minnesota Timberwolves that I love and puts them in the movie as villains and heroes. It's cool. And I love it. And I think it's one of Adam Sandler's best performances. It's up there with Punch Drunk Love and Uncut Gems. So I recommend that one. Coming in at 14, and I hate that I can't put it higher, is RRR. RRR is pure cinematic thrills. Like it's got everything. It's got dancing, fighting, just like it's awesome. And if you haven't seen it, I highly recommend. I know it's a little long. It's on Netflix. Just watch it. Coming in at 13 is Wakanda Forever. What can I say? I like Ryan Coogler, and I think he did a great job with it. I was super invested. I think it's slightly better than the first Black Panther, in my opinion, but I've always thought that one was slightly overrated. I think Namor's great. I love everything they did with him. I just had a really good time with this one. It might not be like, technically better than some of the movies below it, but like, come on. It's the only Marvel representation in my top 20, so I'll give it that. Coming in at number 12 is Decision to Leave. A very Vertigo-esque way of telling a love story. I had a blast. I was hooked the entire time. I haven't seen his other work, but after seeing that, I'm very excited too. Coming in at number 11 is Tar. I think it's the best character study we've gotten all year, for sure. The best female performance of the year, for sure. Kate Blanchett deserves that Oscar, and nobody else really, so give it to her. I thought it was great. All right. Coming in at number 10 is Bones and All, a cannibal romance Midwest road trip movie with Timothy Chalamet and Taylor Russell. I thought it was incredible. I really, really dug this movie. It's disgusting, but you can't look away. It's got everything that I'm looking for in a movie like this. Coming in at number 9 is The Menu. All the love in the world for this movie. Working in the food service industry, I just hit a little bit harder, a little closer to home, you know. Ray Fiennes is incredible in this movie. I think he deserves an Oscar nom. I wouldn't be mad if Anya Taylor-Joy got one too. But Ray Fiennes as the chef is just so good. Coming in at number 8 is All Quiet on the Western Front, a super realistic, horrifying war movie. There's so many of these, and it feels like it's almost cliche now. But like, this one hit me emotionally. It was just brutal, but beautiful at the same time. Really, really hit home. I really liked All Quiet on the Western Front, and I think you should check it out. Coming in at number 7 is The Northmen. I am a huge Robert Eggers fan. I love The Lighthouse, and I love The Witch. So The Northman, no surprise, I loved it. I think it is his weakest of the three, but still in my top 10 of the year. Like, it is insanely good. It's brutal. It's dark. It's a good revenge story. I think you should check it out if you're into that kind of stuff. Coming in at number 6 is The Banshees of Inisherin. I love the beauty in the simplicity. It is a story about a man that's losing his best friend. And it is bleak, but also funny and beautiful, and one of my favorite watches of the year. Coming in at number 5 is Cha Cha Real Smooth. Maybe the movie I related to the most this year. I don't know, something with this really stuck to me. I absolutely loved it. Can't wait to rewatch it. It's very rare that I have a movie that I connect with a character in such a way that I did with Cha Cha Real Smooth. Coming in at number 4 is Babylon. Damien Chazelle's biggest swing yet, and I think it's a hit. I absolutely love Babylon. I have seen it twice. The first time, the ending didn't work so great for me, but on second viewing, it did. It almost made me cry. I love it, and I think it's great, and I can't wait to add it to my collection. So if you haven't seen Babylon, please go see it. It is awesome. You won't regret it. Maybe, well, I don't know. Can't say that, but, I love it, so go see it. All right, I'm going to preface this. Top 3 are all kind of like, it is my big 3. It has been my big 3 for most of the year, and like, I go back on which one is my favorite of the year, but I settled on this order, but just know they could all be number 1 through number 3. All right, coming in at number 3 is Top Gun Maverick. I absolutely love Tom Cruise. He is the last real action star. Just the stuff that he does blows my mind. And this movie is incredible. It's got the emotion. It's just like, think about the first movie. It does everything 10 times better. And it's just one of the best sequels of all time. There's no doubt about it. It deserves all the praise it got. Really wish I could see that one again for the first time in IMAX, because that was an incredible experience. Coming in at number 2 is The Batman. I have a hard time deciding whether this one or The Dark Knight is better, which should speak to how great this movie is. I think this one it's so beautifully shot, just so atmospheric. I could live in this movie for hours. Like, it's just so, I don't know how to explain it. There's something to this movie that's just so inviting and I love it. I think Matt Reeves is a genius, and I love his Planet of the Apes movies. I think that I like this and even, like, more than any of those, and that's saying something. Also, Robert Pattinson, come on, he's so good. I love Robert Pattinson. All right, and coming in at number one, my favorite movie of 2022 was Everything Everywhere All at Once. Just the most creative, endearing, mind-boggling, touching, just movie like I've seen in a long time. Come on, dude. No movie has made me I cry every time I watch this movie, and I can't help it. I think it is incredible. There's something so special about this movie. I think it deserves all the love it's been getting. I hope it wins every award it's up for. That's all I can say about it. Please go watch Everything Everywhere All at Once. All right, and that is my top 10 of 2022. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please go ahead and subscribe and like and do whatever, because I'll actually probably post more videos now, hopefully. I don't know. I can't promise that. I say that and then I go 5 months without posting, but I will try to be more consistent. I got this one out before July. Just remember that, because the last top 10 video or whatever. Did I say top 10? I might have said top 10 at the end of that. Oops. Whatever. The video is over. Thank you and goodbye.